back again. Guys, I just do you know something? I just did I think it was a short, but the first one didn't take, so I did it again, and I literally just sat out in the sun. Lo and behold, I got it on camera. I didn't expect to see that actually, and I felt really bad for the lady. She's out there shoplifting for her child. Why would you do that? Do you understand? Like, I know, I get that, like, we're in desperate times, but come on. That's like the stupidest thing ever. And the wickedest thing about it, she had a bag full of stuff, yeah, and there's like two police officers, and is it PSOs or PSOs, whatever you call them? We used to call them plastic police. Plastic police. Do you know what I mean? Or wannabes. But, oh, this is heavy on my arm. But yeah, and I actually felt really bad for her because the thing about it is, obviously now laws has changed, innit? But when they lock you up when you get caught stealing with your child, especially when you've got a baby in the pram, who does that? Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, yeah. And I never said I was perfect neither, yeah. But the point of the matter is, what the hell is that? That's the dumbest thing ever. Why is that? Where's that ripple effect coming? There's some serious currents going on there, you know. The current's moving this way. Where's that coming from? Wow. But yeah, I felt really bad for her. I literally wanted to say, like, even though she's Caucasian, and I'm black, I want to say to her, we're a family, I'll look after the baby while she's in custody, you know? Just so that the child isn't going to care. That's embarrassing. And I tell you what, I know full well, not saying I did like that, no, I did not. No, I did not. Because I would, number one, I would not want my kids to be teased about that embarrassment, you know? It was bad enough them being teased in school because her mum was on drugs, she was an alcoholic, do you understand? But to add that on top of it, oh no. Oh no. Now the little girl might be little, but that's not the point. The point of the matter is, there's cameras. People filming everywhere, do you understand me? That child is going to see that at some point and probably be humiliated. No judgment, just I made an observation, yeah? But the point I'm trying to get across is, I know it's tough, I know it's hard, I get that, you know? But there's other ways, there's better ways, you know? And it ain't like before, for people like me, we don't get no support, we don't get no help. But for Caucasian people, it's there in abundance, basically. You know what I mean? That's the be all and end all of it, you know what I mean? And the fact of the matter of, when I saw what was in there, and even that as well, like, usually they would, and that's how you know that they're full of it, because I guarantee you, if that was someone else of a different ethnic background, i.e. my complexion, yo, they would have frog marched you through town, deliberately the long way around to embarrass you, do you know what I mean? For everybody to see, you know, making it obvious. There's one person and you got 4 people. But when it was me, there was like 6. Do you know what I mean? When I seen what these people took out the bag, oh no. When I tell you, when I saw what these people, these police officers and then plastic police, when I seen what these people took out of this bag, oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Please forgive that woman because she don't know no better. She knows no better. When I seen what just came out of that bag, now, don't get me wrong, I've been there too. Let's be for real. Do you know what I mean? And I was in addiction then. And I was prolific too. I was that bad. They banned me from town, Park Street. and Cabot Circus for over a year. Well, that was like what, 15 years ago, nearly 20 years ago now, do you understand? But I never took my children into town shoplifting. That's the most stupidest thing ever. And once again, like I said, yeah, had that been another another electricity, like another skin chain, basically, it would have been a different ball game. Do you understand? It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. The bag was full, so I'm thinking, I was just being nosy. I'm thinking, oh, what's in there? What's in there? Oh, no. I'm laughing because maybe she's going through a crisis. I got to put it down to that, innit? You know? But what to say to her, like, oh, she's family, I'll look after the little baby. Who wants to see somebody's child be taken into the care of the local authority? Nobody does. You know? I mean, it's bad enough when you can't cope or you're going through a crisis. But when you can't be resourceful and you're downtown stealing with a baby in the pram, come on now. In this day and age, yeah, all right, 5-10 years ago, cool. It was like the in thing, innit? You know? Everybody did it. Especially the ones that act like they didn't did it. They were, I guarantee you, they was the prolific ones. I promise you that much, yeah? Because I was, but like I said, I don't know that lady's circumstances, but I know mine, yeah? And for me, it was a habit to feed, and I was alcohol dependent. So I couldn't function without alcohol. So with no means to support myself, as well as struggling with mental health, PTSD, what's the word? Complex PTSD, panic attacks and anxiety. Just from the medication alone, it didn't make me feel in my right frame of mind at all. It's literally like, the best way I can describe it is, it makes you like a zombie. It literally makes you brain dead, which is dangerous, do you know what I mean? Because in that state and that circumstance, that is an open invitation for abuse and manipulation. You know, they put you in a vulnerable state like that to keep you trapped in that. Because all these different medications, funny enough, but they should specify a lot more, have different side effects. Do you understand? I know that full well because I used to be a walking pharmacy. I'm telling you, I was probably like the poster child for Lowe's Pharmacy. I should have been the poster child for Lowe's Pharmacy. Because when I had my Facebook, yeah, I was on my live. And obviously I was sharing my story. And when people say, oh, you don't look like XYZ. So I showed them my bag, my little clear bag I had, full of tablets. And all it did was mess up everything. Do you understand? Which is why when you're being attacked spiritually, ooh, it's literally like you've got a boulder on your neck back. Do you understand me? It's just heavy and dark. You don't see no light. But I found it in it, I bust through. With the help of God. But the point I'm trying to make is, find a better solution. Even better still. To do what? I'm thinking to myself, this lady, I bet I know what she thought. She thought to herself, oh yeah, Caucasian lady in town with her child. No one ain't gonna think no different. Come on now. You know, that's what I'm saying about rational thinking and logic. There was no logic in that maneuver, and where they clapped her, ooh, she's lucky. She lucky town wasn't full. She's lucky it wasn't a Saturday. Do you understand? When it was being rammed with people. Do you know what I mean? But one point is, when I see what come out of that bag, no. It wasn't even worth paperwork. Do you understand? And you got to think, It doesn't matter how less the amount is, you're still gonna get the same time. Makes no difference. So you've just shown yourself to be not responsible. You've just shown yourself to be neglectful. You've just shown yourself to be selfish. And as far as I'm concerned, what she should have did was skip a few meals, save them pounds, then you would have had enough of what you wanted in the first place. And these are the type of situations that like irritate me. Literally. Like, where's your resourcefulness? You don't have none. Why? Because everything's been dropped at your feet. That's the problem. So when your back's up against the wall, you know, or you're in a financial bind, you're frigged. Because you have no idea how to be resourceful, because you've never needed to. That should tell you something. But for me, ooh, it just must be a gift that was passed down from my ancestors. Do you understand? Because I wasn't taught anything, but yet I had a lot of knowledge. Make that make sense? Exactly. So yeah. And now our child's probably going to go into care. And that's if she gets the child back. But you got to think to yourself, nowadays, where you might get, a few weeks for shoplifting. Oh, no. From your prolific for that act alone, you're going straight to jail. It could be a Snickers. But from your prolific, you best believe you're getting a year. I guarantee. You understand? So basically, if you're in your house from the local authority, or even if you're paying for a mortgage, unless you're gonna have funds to cover that, it's more than likely you're gonna get evicted and become homeless. Not only that, you're gonna lose all your property, all your goods. You're gonna have to start all over again. So was it worth it? Because to me, then again with them prices, even still with the prices, it wasn't worth the quality what I saw. You know, I would have said what, £20, £25. But then with the extortionate prices, even if it was £50, that's not worth a year in jail and losing your property to start all over again. Do you understand? I've been evicted, so I know it's not easy. Do you understand me? And that's why certain people conducted themselves the way they did, stealing my identity, using my name in criminal acts. Do you understand? Purely because I'm not on the map like that. And this is why. Like, I don't want to be living in no debt. So I didn't indulge in certain activities for a reason. Do you understand? Each to their own. Remember, free will. Free will. So yeah, I would have suggested that lady skip a couple meals, save back that little change, build it up. It doesn't matter, even if it's £1 a week. £1 a week, still £1 a week. Do you understand? That's still almost like £30 a month. Do you understand? That's just over £1,000 a year. Remember what God says, slow and steady wins the race. You know? I'd rather that than that. So if I could go back in time, oh, you best believe I would have never, you know? Because I'm telling you, nothing's worse than the embarrassment of being marched through town and everybody staring at you. Literally, that alone makes you want to burst. So I know exactly how that lady felt. Do you know what I mean? But I wasn't even thinking about her. I was thinking about the little child not knowing what's going on and wondering why there's these big guys in front of her, like she's thinking of some type of game. You know? Like, not good. Even worse, the story if that's the only child. Come on, man. Come on. It's all good to say, oh, I'm a single parent, I don't get no help, I don't get no support. Guess what? Neither did I. You know? I didn't bitch about it. I just got on with it. I made the best of the situation I had. You understand? And I ain't changed since. If anything, I've grown, I've evolved, and I've conquered. But yeah, it's just really sad that this is the state of society. I never expected to see that. I've never seen that before, ever, you know? So I felt embarrassed. Because I know how she felt, because I've been there. Do you know what I'm saying? Enough times when I've been caught shoplifting. It's the humiliation of that. I know this sounds really crazy. Do you know what I mean? But when your back's against one and you've got nothing at all, no means for anything. Do you know what I mean? Even going in bins to survive by any means necessary. But there's limits, innit? Do you know what I mean? Where do you draw the line? Even food banks now, yeah? Food banks cater for toddlers as well. So there really is no excuse. It's just greed. You understand me? Ego and greed. I can guarantee what she's probably saying to us. She's probably saying to herself, wow, I pay my taxes. Do you know what I mean? She's probably getting tax rebate. That's what she's telling herself. Because I did the same thing. But for me, I just didn't biz because I seen it as, here what? My ancestors and my ancestors before that, and the ones that are not here. The amount of taxes and shit they paid, and when it came for them to get something back, what did they get? Breadcrumbs. You understand? Disrespectful. And that's what I think that was the catalyst for me. Because when I think I was with my nan one time, I used to take her bingo, and when she said to me how much was on her book, I didn't believe her. You're right. How you doing, darling? Yeah. I didn't believe her, yeah. And when I saw it myself, I was like, oh hell no. Hell no. Come on, nan's a G. You understand me? If anything, I get my spirit from my grandmother. You understand? As little as she was, she little, but she calawa. Okay? But yeah, she built up this town. You understand me? She basically cleaned the whole floor out on her own. And they would come behind her in her face. This is what they, because she told me what they would do to her. And they'd be like, oh, you missed a bit. And then kick back over the bucket of dirty water back over the floor again. Yeah. And if they could give my nan £28 a week, oh hell no. Hell no. Do you understand? Alright then. So yeah. So you're damn right. I'm gonna speak on it. You know? Because if it was on your other shoe, you could only imagine that I have a lynch mob out there ready for her. You understand? That's the difference. Do you know what I mean? Some of us call it bleep bleep privilege. And that's true. But that stops now. All that's done. God's making sure that. And those that have wronged us, it is what it is, isn't it? Has it stopped us? No. Has it affected us? No. Has it taken away from our quality of life? No. What did it do? Showed us who the hell we truly are. Exactly. Point proven, innit? I love it. Now they're all cried out. All they wanna seem to go, and you don't know what you've got till it's gone. All they wanna seem to go, and you don't know what you've got till it's gone. So yeah. That in a nutshell. I don't know. The video I just did, I don't know if the volume was I don't know if the volume is even working. Because of all this what's the word I use? Microwave weaponry that they're using, and even using our own consoles against us, basically. You know? trying to like ramp up the radiation. And that's why, what's those things called? I can't remember the name of it now. Look back on my YouTube, yeah, I actually posted a video of it. That thing to stop you from getting the emissions of, yeah, the radiation from the phone, innit? Yeah, exactly. I know that. I know the BS too. But that's another life. See, I got lives after life. Well, backed up, I'm saying, that I haven't spoke on yet. No. Like God said, all in divine timing, and there's a time and a place. And this ain't the time, and it definitely ain't the place. Not just yet, anyway. Stay tuned. Peace.